In this video, we are going to do a quick rundown of the features and benefits of this on-camera shotgun microphone from Rode. This is the VideoMic NTG. Hey guys, if you're meeting for the first time, my name is Hafiz and welcome to Roll Record, where I teach beginners about video. I share tips and also product reviews. My goal is to help you get started and go further in your video making journey. So if that's something that you are into, please consider subscribing. Audio is a very important aspect of making videos, and getting the right microphone for the types of videos that you do is important. The VideoMic NTG is a shotgun, or also known as a directional microphone, which means that whichever direction that you point at is the audio that this microphone will pick up. Now, the useful thing about a directional microphone or a shotgun microphone is that it picks up the audio that's coming from this way, because the pattern is very small and everything else that's happening around it, ambient noise and things like that, doesn't really get picked up. Alright, so what you get in the end is clear and crispy audio. Alright, so without wasting any more time, let's start with what we get in the box. You'll get the microphone itself, a shock mount, a foam windshield, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and an audio cable. Okay, so when you take out the microphone from the box, this is what the mic will look like. So let's go talk a little bit about the external portions of this unit, and then we'll go deeper into what all these buttons and all these symbols, what they represent. Okay, so let's start with the foam windshield here. Now, the foam windshield is something that you would use when you are trying to reduce wind noise, especially when you are outdoors. Now, if you are in a studio or recording in a room like this, then what you can do is you can take off the foam shield, because then you'll get a better quality audio that the mic is able to pick up. Removing the windshield will reveal the microphone itself. Now, this thing is made out of metal and it's pretty hefty. Also, within the unit itself is a non-removable rechargeable battery that, according to Rode, can last up to 30+ hours of use, and also from empty to full, it takes about 2 hours to charge. The two buttons on the mic are of a rubberized material, which is nice. The USB port at the side here is where you connect the included USB cable into to charge the device. This same port is what you will use to also connect the mic to a computer so that you can use it as a USB microphone. Now, more on that in a bit, so please stick around for that. On the other side is a 3.5mm port where you connect the included audio cable and the other end to your camera or mobile device like a phone or a tablet. At the end of the mic, there is a gain knob which helps you control how loud or soft the mic is picking up the audio. I like that you can see the numbers at the top when you turn the knob, as it's convenient when in use. And it goes from 1 all the way to 15. Then we have the power symbol, and right above it is the LED indicator that displays a different color when it comes to battery life. For example, green represents a full charge, amber medium, red low, and flashing red very low. Now, the Rode VideoMic NTG also has an auto sensing function. So for example, if you connect a device that is switched on, then the mic will turn itself on. And if you switch it off, then the mic will switch off as well. Now, this is a great battery saving feature, and most importantly, it ensures that your audio gets recorded, because in the past, users have forgotten to switch on their mic before pressing record, and you don't want that to happen to you, because all your hard work will just go to waste. Alright, so before we go deeper into what this mic can do, let's quickly talk about the shock mount, which is this area here that is holding the mic. Guys, if you are getting value out of this video so far, please click that like button. Okay, so the shock mount helps with the vibrations, and because it absorbs the vibration to an extent, you get the audio that is rumble free. Now, the red area here, right? The red area here is made up of hard wearing thermoplastic, which means that it's rugged and functionality wise should last you a very long time. Next area here is the place for cable management, right? And it's made up of rubber. Now you can make things neat, especially your cables, by slotting, it within the grooves here so that it looks super neat and tidy. Next, you have a metal sliding rail right here, which allows you to move the mic forward or backwards, right? And being able to do so is nice because sometimes the mic might get in your shot. So if you're able to move it back a little bit, then it's a great feature. And the other thing about it is that for content creators who use gimbals, adjustment features like this will definitely help them with balancing the camera before they go on their shoot. Now below the rails is what you will find a cold shoe mount and 3/8 of an inch thread, which gives you the option to mount the mic on a tripod or a boom pole. Now it's time to dive deeper into the awesome features of this mic. Right above the power symbol is a button that if you press does the following. Press and hold for 3 seconds to manually turn the mic on or off. Press the button once to engage the -20 dB pad. This function will help with loud audio, for example, a concert. The mic will reduce the incoming signal so that it does not distort. Press one more to engage the safety channel. This is a great feature that creates 2 different audio tracks for your audio. One of which is the one you set on your gain knob, and the other is the same track but at -20 dB. So in case the audio shoots up and distorts, you still have a backup track that you can use because it was recorded at a lower level. You can combine both of them, and an example of a scenario where you would be using this is, again, an example at a concert where you set the gain knob to the level that you desire and then you apply the -20 dB pad. And then all of a sudden, the crowd roars and cheers, which may cause your audio to distort. But if you have the safety channel also enabled, then you have a backup track. And in most cases, it's going to be usable because it's recorded at a lower level. The last symbol on the right is the peak warning light. Now it will flash red when your signal is clipping and distorting, indicating to you that, hey, please switch on -20 dB or use the safety channel. Moving on to the next button, we have the EQ or equalization function. Now don't let that term intimidate you because I'll try to make it easy to understand. Okay, so press this button once to engage the 75 Hz high pass filter and pressing it again to engage the 150 Hz high pass filter. Now, if you press a third time, you disengage both filters. Now, if you look at the symbols, you can see 75 and obviously you can see 150. Okay, these are 2 high pass filters. Now, essentially what they do is they help you with reducing or eliminating noise, low frequency ones to be specific. For example, the rumbling sound of your aircon, your fan, even traffic, and even someone walking on a wooden floor. So whether you use 75 Hz or you use 150 Hz, it depends how adverse the noise is, right? So if you're doing a talking video like this, for example, right, 75 Hz can suffice. But if you have a lot of noise like the aircon rumbling and things like that, then you might want to switch it up and select 150 Hz instead. The last symbol is the high frequency boost. Now you use this when you have a windshield on, because sound does get a little muffled with the windshield on. So boosting the high frequency ensures that you get a clearer and more detailed sound. Guys, I know this is supposed to be a quick rundown, but man, this mic is feature packed. And this is the last bit, I promise. So hit that like button if you are still here. Okay, so do you remember the USB port? So if you connect the mic to the computer through USB, on a Mac or a PC, you can use this microphone as a USB microphone. It's a simple plug and play, no drivers required, which is great. Then grab one of those tiny tripods and then put the mic on the tripod, and you have yourself a nice USB mic that you can use for podcasting, Zoom calls, recording voiceovers, live streaming, you name it. Because you're connected to USB, the battery of the mic also gets charged at the same time. Alright, so in USB mode, a blue LED shows that you are connected, and a green LED will indicate that the battery has been fully charged. Remember the audio port on the other side? What you can do if you're connected to your computer via USB is that you can use your own earphones or headphones connecting in here, and then you can use it to monitor your audio. Alright, so before I end this video, the last thing that I would like to say about this mic, alright, the Rode VideoMic NTG, is that it comes with a 10-year warranty, and I've read in the documentation and even a website that the warranty does cover the battery portion of the unit if it does, give you any trouble. The Rode VideoMic NTG retails for $249, and I'll leave a link to where you can get one in the description box down below. Guys, before I go, just a quick question. I'm just a little bit curious. What microphones are you guys using to record your videos? Let me know in the comments. All right, there you have it, guys. A rundown of a well-built, versatile, and feature-packed microphone. I hope by sharing the features and benefits, it can help you decide better if this mic is the right one for you. Okay, so please like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. It's made of metal, and inside here is where the Susah. It's harder than I expected.